so I'm about to head to the shop to see if I can pick up any non-alcoholic beverages. So we have two stores near us, Marks and Spencer's and Morrisons. So I'm going to see what selections they have on offer, and hopefully I'll be able to feedback to you. So I'm just walking to Morrisons in Elephant and Castle on the Walworth Road. Let's see what they got. Okay, so the alcohol-free options are Koppaberg, cider, Pear. There's this Bavaria 00, but I don't need a whole pack of it. Beck's Blue and Foster's Radler, which I might try. I don't even like Foster's, but it's lemon flavoured, so maybe it'll be okay. Okay, I've spotted another alcohol freebie. It's not free. It's Eisberg wine. It's alcohol-free wine. I've actually heard about this company at work, so I'm quite excited to see it in the supermarket, so I'm going to give that one a try too. Hey, so I'm back from shopping, and actually I went all the way to Morrisons in Elephant and Castle to get just to do this drinks haul, but I ended up doing like a food shop, so I was there for like 2 hours. It was hell. I hate food shopping, but I was really surprised that, you know, I was able to find some bits in Morrison. So I'm just going to go through some of those options right now. So I don't know if anyone's seen this, but Koppaberg do have an alcohol-free version of their ciders. So they actually have, I believe, there's the standard pear flavor, pear flavor, that is alcohol-free, and this is the mixed fruits. So you can pick that up in most supermarkets, I'm guessing. I've had this before by accident, actually, when I was still drinking. I definitely had the alcohol-free version, and it did taste pretty good. So look out for an upcoming review of the Koppaberg alcohol-free, because I have drank the alcohol version, and I'd be quite keen to see if I generally feel the same way. But usually these are quite sweet, so it's really rare that you taste like the alcohol in them anyway. Something that I did find out about at work is Eisberg. So you would have seen in the video earlier that, you know, I was in the supermarket and I mentioned that where I work we have worked with this brand before. So this is Eisberg. They are alcohol-free wines. This is the Chardonnay. I'm actually not going to review these just yet. Chances are when you do get to the review, it might be a little bit finished, just because I will be using this with a friend, and we're having an alcohol-free night together because I'm alcohol-free, so she's joining me on this journey, which is going to be fun. So we're going to give this one a whirl in a more social setting, but hopefully I'll be able to save a little bit so that I can do like a proper formal review of the Eisberg Chardonnay. So it's made from quality wine and the alcohol has been removed. Now I will be honest, I am not a massive fan of white wine. So that's why I got the Eisberg Cabernet Sauvignon. So this is also the same thing. Quality wine with the alcohol removed. It's completely alcohol free. The alcohol is actually not more than 0.05%. So I'm actually really looking forward to trying this one just to see if it kind of maintains that flavor and that kind of essence of wine. Because I do really love reds, but a lot of why I stopped drinking in the first place is because of my reaction to red wine and just how much it impacted my body. So I'm really looking forward to the Eisbergs. And finally, this one is actually not low, it's low alcohol, it's not non-alcoholic. So for anyone that is watching these for no alcohol alternatives, this is not one of those. This is a low alcohol, so this is 2%, and this is Foster's Radler. So it's kind of a lemon, actually it's cloudy lemon flavored lager. I'm actually a massive fan of lagers, but I'm not a fan of Foster's as a lager. Like my preferred lager from drinking it is actually Carlsberg. Foster's flavoring just doesn't really like do much for me personally, and also it kind of reminds me of my uncle, so I've never been like a massive fan of that. But I'm really curious to try this one out because I think maybe it'll have like a little bit of a lemonade kind of vibe going with it. So that's what I was able to haul at the supermarket. in terms of ease of finding these products, they were scattered all over the place. I am not in terms of like all over the supermarket, but in terms of the aisle structure. So the Koppaberg, the Foster's, and there were another 2 alcohol-free options, I believe. But they were in massive packs, and I didn't want a massive pack. I didn't want to make that kind of commitment. These 2 are in the same aisle. I guess that's kind of like the beer aisle, which was right next to the wine aisle. So, I mean, whatevs. They were together, so that was relatively easy. And there was like this tiny, like, mini section of like 4 or 5 products within that section. And then the Eisberg was like at the very beginning of the wine aisle. If I didn't actually know the brand, if I hadn't seen the brand before, it would have been really tough for me to find it. So now that you know that it exists, so maybe you will recognize it and find it in the supermarket, that Eisberg do alcohol-free wines. And what was really funny is that at the checkout, actually, obviously I got ID'd for this because even though it's 2%, it's still alcohol. I got ID'd for that, and I also got ID'd for the Eisberg, which is alcohol-free, which is a bit weird, but I guess it's because it's coming from that section, so they need to double check. So that is kind of my supermarket drinks haul. So Morrisons did a pretty good job. I counted a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 non-alcoholic drink options or low alcohol drink options available for anyone that is trying to cut down, cut back, or moderate. So yeah, overall it was a pretty good experience. I look forward to doing a few more supermarket hauls. Bye!